Whenever I think of like spirit of poverty, I think of like a lifestyle that you don't really want, where you're always on your toes because you don't know what's coming next.
What comes to mind when I hear the term spirit of poverty? Negativeness.
The spirit of poverty would be, to me, mentally, that you are living on the street when we could be living on streets of gold.
Spirit of pottery? First word that comes to mind, clay. It says in Isaiah, the Father is the potter, and we are the clay, so, I suppose, we all are made of clay and pottery. So I guess the spirit of pottery is in all of us, to be honest. So, yes, that's what I think.
The first thing I think of is failure.
Spirit of poverty is the feeling that you can't get out of your situation, whether it's financial or your friends or emotional. That's spirit of poverty.
Poverty. No. I don't believe in no poverty. See, I shut off the heating in my house and save about $20 a month.
That you kind of need God to get out of, because it's like a prison. You can't get out of it yourself, and you're stuck at the bottom, and you can't break out of it without God's help, especially in finances. And that's kind of what I think of when it comes to spirit of poverty.
My first thought was depression. I think when you have a spirit of poverty, your circumstances overwhelm you, and then it just leads to being depressed.
When I think about the spirit of poverty, I think of lack and emptiness and void inside that. No matter how much money you have or stuff or family and friends around you, you can still feel alone, you still feel empty inside, like there's just nothing inside of you.
Spirit of poverty is, the initials is IRS, and he comes around and he audits you and he takes all your money. I'm telling you what, you gotta watch around, because he comes around once a year, so you gotta be careful.
It's a lack of understanding. People just don't understand how good God is. He said that He gave us everything that pertains to life and godliness, and He said that we would prosper and be in health even as our soul prospers. So He loves us so much, and He gave His only Son that we would be productive and prosper in every arena of our lives.